Hey guys, my name's Amir, and as you know, the new MacBooks are causing a craze on YouTube. So I thought, well, I need to do something to stay relevant. So that's why I hate the big Apple. So first off, Apple makes some amazing products. Their iPads are unmatched in the tablet world. The MacBooks are just the best portable devices. The AirPods are the best in class for noise cancelling, and the iPhones are, uh, well, they got cameras, I guess. But this brings me to my first problem with Apple. And no, it's not the price, even though I love bitching about it, and I will later. Apple just loves to gimp all of its products. The iPad Pro is the most powerful tablet in the market. It's portable, it's got an amazing touchscreen, and it's so damn light. But you know what it lacks? A proper desktop operating system. Yeah, look at this. It's an iPad. Pretty nice, but it sucks because of how unusable it is most of the time. So try running MS Teams on the iPad and try split screening it to maybe read something like read a textbook or give a PowerPoint presentation. Guess what? The moment you open something else while you're running MS Teams decides to cut off your camera. Like, why? Why does this exist? It is so important today for video conferencing that you can do multitasking on one device, and Apple is just like, nope, you cannot have your camera on while you're looking at something else. It doesn't make sense, and this feature completely sucks. Apple also goes on to gimp their iPhones. They have some amazing chips, the A13 Bionic, A14 Bionic, A15 Bionic, whatever. But we tend to forget one thing. They're phones. What's the point of so much power in a mobile phone? Like, Apple sets these trends of making the mobile phones overly powerful, and then other phone manufacturers follow. There's no point. It's just a selling thing. Oh, look, our phone can score 10,000 points in Geekbench. Who gives a shit? Your phone will thermal throttle and melt your hands before you can get any productive work done with that much of power. So, yeah, what's the point of so much power in an iPhone and then charging people for it? And then lastly, my problem is the Mac OS. Mac OS is great. What's your problem? Oh, the new Mac OS, the one running on ARM, can't run a lot of popular apps properly, at least, like Rhino, Autodesk Maya, and other 3D rendering apps. So it is not a problem for me, but it is going to be a problem for a lot of professionals that Apple has made these products for. Next up, Apple loves to close itself off. Third-party accessories suck on Apple products. Unauthorized stuff is too damn expensive. Apple just loves money, and they're willing to sink to they're willing to sink to any depths to get their precious money. Next is the Magic Keyboard. This is just an example of Apple's greediness. Apple marketed the shit out of the iPad Pro, marking it as a laptop replacement. Let's say you fork over the cash and buy the keyboard case. Now you realize it sucks. Firstly, the form factors make it horribly as a laptop. What's the point of making it a laptop if it sucks to be a laptop? It's not very stable and it loves to top over. How could Apple have fixed it? Well, by getting rid of the floating design, make a stiffer back, and make it look like a regular laptop. This would have made the iPad so much better as a laptop. Apple could have made the Magic Keyboard a dock, added some Type A, Type C, maybe HDMI, and a headphone jack. Something to make it a bit more productive and a bit more worth it. It's $350 and it has nothing. A company called Doco has done just that. They have made their keyboard case a dock. A company called Doco. Have you heard of it? No, neither have I. But if they can do it, so could have Apple. But Apple chose not to do it. And what does that tell us? Apple is a greedy son of a... I also hate how iPad Pros have the M1 chip but no Mac OS. The iPad could be an amazing touchscreen laptop and I'm sure it would sell like crazy. So, just for the sake of argument, let's say you buy an iPad 12.9 inch. You get an Apple Pencil and a Magic Keyboard. You spend about $1,500, which is a lot compared to the M1 MacBook Air, but it's still less than the 14-inch Pro. Apple could have the iPad Pro sit in between the Air and the Pros in the Mac lineup. It makes so much of sense. The MacBook Air is the cheap Mac experience. The iPad Pro is the more expensive but touchscreen Mac experience. And the Pros are just a lot more powerful. But let's face it, Apple isn't going to do this, because right now if you want Mac OS and you want a touchscreen device, you need to buy a MacBook and an iPad, which will make you spend at least $2,000. $2,000 is more than $1,500. And for Apple, money is money, even if it means lying to the customers. But well, enough of why I hate Apple. Here's why I absolutely love it. The MacBook Air is the cheapest, most powerful Ultrabook on the market. Okay, fine. I know that $1,000 isn't cheap, but compare it to the Dell XPS, the MacBook of the Windows world. The MacBook is outclassing the XPS in every single front. For an Ultrabook, the MacBook Air is very cheap and it delivers some amazing performance. Next is the support that Apple provides. If you get a Mac, an iPad or an iPhone, you will get a bare minimum of 6 years of software updates, which is just amazing. Samsung very recently introduced 3 years of software updates to their phones. 3 years compared to 6. Furthermore, Apple releases their updates all at once. So even if you have a 6-year-old iPad and it's getting the latest update, you'll get it the same day as the other more expensive ones. Unlike Samsung, which staggers its updates. Why do you do this, Samsung? Why? This also improves the resale value of the iPads and other Apple products. Let's say you buy a flagship iPhone. You use it for a couple of years, now you want to sell it. It has 4 years of updates left. And that means more people will want to buy it as it can be used for 4 more years. More demand increases the price. Your top of the line iPhone won't depreciate as drastically as a comparable Samsung, which is almost worthless after 2 years because nobody wants to pay so much money for 1 year of use. The same goes for MacBooks and iPads. Next up is the user experience. I have used a 2017 MacBook Air. It has a dual core i5, 8 gigs of pretty slow RAM, I think DDR3 at this point, and just 128 gigs of SSD. But miraculously it feels snappier than my beast of a gaming laptop. Of course, it isn't faster, but it just feels so. This is due to Apple's amazing optimization, which makes your day-to-day experience amazing. The user experience on the iPads is also phenomenal compared to Android and Windows tablets. And even though a lot of people hate the customizability of iOS, it is just a lot more smoother experience than on Android smartphones. By the way, I have a Samsung phone. I'm not an Apple fanboy. The one this thing is getting recorded on is a Samsung, so please don't call me a fanboy. But I guess that's about it for now. I have told you why I hate Apple and why I love Apple. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So please like and subscribe if you agree or even disagree with my opinions. And do voice your own in the comments, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.